test kitchen, new year, new me. That's how I look at it. Mark Canzonetta is here. Special guest this week, Josh Langenheim from Stone Fruit Coffee Empire. How many places now, Josh?
As of right now, we have 5, and we have a trailer.
Here we grow again, right?
We grow again.
That's awesome, man.
All right, what are we going to do to be a little more healthy?
Well, you know what? We can do a lot of things, Mike. You know, and I'm starting it off myself this year with my wife. We're going to try to do some things with meal replacements.
Okay.
Okay, and that can be a couple of different things. It can be smoothies. It can be juices. You know, take that, get your high antioxidants, high energy first thing in the morning, kickstart your metabolism, and get ready for the day.
And we're going to show you how easy it is to do. We have a fancy schmancy juicer here, but it has a lot of benefits.
Yeah, it does. And you know, this is a cold press machine from Brayville. It's one of their top models. And what it does, it cold extracts all the nutrients and puts all the fiber stuff off to the side.
So in other words, it takes the skin and the seeds and puts it on one side, and then the juice
and
comes
we have
on
the healthy
other
juice
side.
on the other side.
Fantastic. All right, what are we going to do first?
I think we're going to do an antioxidant. You know, high antioxidants. One of the best antioxidants you can get is kale. Kale, sometimes called the dreaded enemy of vegetables. Okay?
A lot of people probably do.
Well, everybody loves kale, but you have to disguise it.
Right, you have to put it and make it good.
Exactly. So we're going to make it good with some other things. So we're going to use some kale, some cucumber, some celery, some lime, some ginger, and a little bit of fresh mint.
Okay.
So that's going to kind of disguise the kale a little bit, the flavor profile of that. So why don't we get started?
Let's go.
So we're going to fire up the machine. We're going to put this on high. It's going to make a lot of noise, so don't be afraid of the noise. So go ahead and remove that. And you're just going to start with a cucumber.
The whole thing?
The whole thing. Let it go.
So I need this to...
Yes. Push that down. And let's get the kale stems and all. And let's put the kale in there.
Oh, what the kale?
There you go. You know, when you don't have the strength to work the juicer, you really need to work out.
Yeah.
You want me to get in there?
All right, Josh.
So now a little bit of celery, some more kale because you want to go intermittent so the machine doesn't clog up. So part of that disguising the flavor and great for you, fresh ginger. We put some fresh ginger in there, some fresh mint, some more celery. And you know, I like a little bit of lime, and I'm going to take a half a lime. I'm going to leave the skin on because that's where all the flavor is. The zest.
Whoa! It almost bounced right out.
And that's it. And as you can see, it takes and separates all the pulp, all the seeds, all the fiber, and it makes clean juice on this side. So we're just going to take this off.
Okay.
And we're going to pour it in here.
Listen, that was intense.
That was very intense,
I didn't
wasn't
expect it,
I
actually.
wasn't prepped for that.
Mike, if you want to turn that to off.
Gotcha.
In the middle. And look at how beautiful that juice is.
That looks
When you go to all those juice shops and you see this, and some people put wheatgrass in there. If you want it a little bit sweeter, a nice healthy sweetener is honey, or you can use agave nectar. So here we go.
I love kale.
And I understand this is like you guys' kryptonite.
It's not my favorite, but what's so good about it? What's so good that's
Well, it's pure vitamins. It's like it's shocking your system with vitamins, just like Josh is going to talk about with his coffee a little bit later. So cheers.
Right.
This is more for
Here's to a healthier 2019. Cheers. And let me see what you think.
That's not that bad.
No.
That's not that bad.
Pick up the lime, you pick up the mint.
Oh, I taste the ginger.
I love kale.
Yeah.
Right. And then if you wanted to make this a little bit, like I said, you could add honey to it, you could add agave nectar, or you could add a couple pieces of apple to this.
Oh, there you go.
And that would be great. So I think this is a great start, and you want to drink this all, and you're going to feel the effects, kind of like you have with your espresso.
You just take it down.
Yeah, well, we're going to slug these down, and then when we come back, Josh is going to tell us a really cool way that they're doing things at Stone Fruit to get you a little bit healthier in the new year, but still enjoy that cup of coffee or hot latte in the morning. Be right back.
No hot water? Call A to Z Dependable Services. Our fully stocked rapid response water heater specialist will get you back in hot water in no time. A to Z is the only call you need to make.
Gentile Facial Plastic and Aesthetic Laser Center leads the way in using technology to improve the way you look and feel. Dr. Gentile is excited to offer a new effective procedure, Profound, the non-invasive facelift. Call us today.
All right, we are back. We were all juiced up. Now we're going to have some coffee.
I am juiced up.
Josh, remember him from Stone Fruit? He is here, and he's talking about the different ways. What makes Stone Fruit so different than the other places, in your opinion?
Sure. So at Stone Fruit, we are everything coffee, right? So we source it, roast it, grind it, brew it, drink it. Listen, guys, we love it.
Yeah.
And it's the best.
Appreciate that.
And it turns out, if you grind it right there, you drink it right there, you get a better flavor than if you do it at different times,
You
right?
100% do. So we want to remember the rule of the threes, right? So raw coffee lasts approximately 3 years. Roasted coffee gives you about 3 months, right? But ground coffee is only going to last you about 3 minutes. So it's very important that we're only going to grind what we use.
People like their coffee the same way every single day. Now we're going to turn you on to cold brew and tell people why it's different.
Yeah, so it's going to be something a little bit different than maybe what we're used to. Cold brew coffee. So there's a few benefits that we want to talk about. One of the benefits is that it's much less acidic. So anybody that has some stomach issues, or we enjoy that cup of coffee, or maybe that extra cup of coffee, but we can't handle the acidity, cold brew coffee is phenomenal for that because it's very, very low acid. And the second one that most people are going to enjoy is that it's super highly caffeinated. So there's much more caffeine in a cold brew coffee than in a regular cup.
So how many cups would a cold brew equal one normal cup?
How does it translate?
I would probably say that one cold brew coffee is equivalent to about 2 regular cups.
Okay.
Yeah, but again, it's going to be completely different because
Now,
of
is
that
that
lower acidity.
regular cups of coffee, not Frankenstein?
Yeah, so we're talking about Frankenstein. We're at a completely different level here.
That's a bean that they have. How many? I mean, you have so many different beans.
We do. So as of right now, we have about 15 different blends, and then we deal with a ton of different single origins. So we literally have something for every taste. Again, coffee is very subjective, so we want to have something for everybody.
All right, you want to get started, Mark?
Yeah, so we're gonna make a low-calorie macchiato.
Okay.
So a macchiato traditionally, Josh, has a lot of things in it that has a lot of extra calories, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So we're gonna do a protein-based macchiato. So I'm gonna start off with a couple scoops of ice.
This will be a cold one. It won't
This
be
is
the
gonna
hot.
be, yeah, this is gonna be a couple. So like 3 scoops, because there's 3 of us, so we'll do 3 scoops of ice.
Okay.
We're gonna do 6 scoops of protein powder, your favorite protein powder. This should be vanilla, or if you happen to have a salted caramel or a French vanilla, you can use that. We're gonna use about a half a cup per serving of almond milk, and this is organic almond milk, so it's really, really good.
Instead of
And
the
Josh,
regular
can you
milk.
pour in about 24 ounces?
You got it.
And I'm gonna add a little bit of salted caramel from Toroni, no calorie, it's sugar free, and we're just gonna add a little bit of that. And then we're gonna make this awesome smoothie.
So in there is just regular coffee, right, Josh?
This is just cold brew coffee.
Okay.
All right, it's gonna make a lot of noise, so
Okay.
don't be afraid. We're just gonna turn that on. We're gonna let it get happy. We're gonna let it get thick. We're gonna get all those flavors blend together. Josh's stone fruit. We're gonna turn it down a little bit. We're gonna pour it into our glasses. Look at that. Doesn't that look great?
That was phenomenal.
So if you have a sugar fix and you're trying to watch your weight, this is a perfect way to get over that hump during the midday, or a great way to start your day before you go to work. And then Mike's going to garnish that with some very high cacao chocolate, which means it's very low in fat and high in chocolate flavor.
And Mark, if I could add, if you don't have time to do this at home, we do have a protein coffee that we serve at Stone Fruit. It's called the Enormous Bean.
Awesome.
Because protein plus caffeine equals the Enormous Bean.
I love it. I love it. Mike?
Yes, sir.
All right,
guys.
let's give it a go.
All right, cheers, everybody.
That's
Cheers.
our own good for you macchiato.
I think that's great.
Pretty good.
Wow, does that stone fruit
I
come
like
through?
that one.
And if
that
you don't
really
know
comes
how to
through great.
do it, and if you need explanation on the website, they do that, right?
Absolutely. Stonefruitcoffee.com under education, and we have a breakdown of how to just about brew everything.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And dude, we're so blessed to have you as a partner at Bistro 1907 with our
It's a
coffee
pleasure.
service.
Absolutely.
It really is.
It's an honor.
Good job, guys.
All right, guys.
Take
Cheers to a healthy 2019.
Cheers.